Here we are at the Neo house at the Shanghai Auto Show. This is media day, day one. As you can see, there's a lot of staff here ready to assist and answer questions. Everybody looks pretty attentive today. As you can see here, we have a swap station. Firefly has a clear presence. Look at this house upstairs. I gotta get up there. That's so cool. Here we are with the ET5. There's our flagship ET9 ES6. Here's another ET9. Pretty impressive. Here's a Touring. We're actually right next to our friends at BMW. You can see here's this beautiful burgundy color. This is a pretty busy place. I see a lot of Westerners here kind of gazing in to the harsh reality that Neo, despite all the negativity, there's an enormous amount of positivity with this brand. And by the way, it's not going anywhere. Just to clear that up right now. Absolutely amazing. Look at this. Yeah. Western OEMs, definitely be afraid, because this is a beast. It's a force to be reckoned with. And again, it's not going anywhere. Don't even dare compare the stock price to what this brand is. Check out Firefly. Here's the Firefly. Look at the graphics on this. This is so cool. As you can see, we don't waste any time. We now have Neo Life with Firefly Life. Look at this jacket. This is actually pretty cool. You name it, it's here. Even the socks. I'll definitely take some more videos as requested by the Neo community. But as you can see, this is pretty incredible. 71,917,879 swaps. We're gonna eclipse 72 million in no time at all. Absolutely amazing. Look at the Neo Life. So cool. Just never ends. Look at these backpacks. All sorts of different colors. Looks like they have some kind of car over here. I don't know what that is. Here's the Firefly. Check out all these people. Is this a brand that appears to not have any interest by human beings on a media day? This is pretty busy. So here we go. Here's a lot of people looking at the Firefly, our newest member of the Neo group. And there's Tu Lee right over there.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. I have a second video for you guys today, because if you think that Neo is not growing, the booth at the auto show keeps growing as well. So if 2 years ago the booth at the Shanghai based Neo group at the Shanghai auto show was already impressive with 3,000 square meters, because we had a lot to show, unlike Tesla, who's not at the show again, who has nothing to show, who lost market share yet again in Europe in the first quarter by 24%. At this year's edition, which kicked off on Wednesday, the company led by Emperor William Lee bought its recently launched sub-brands Onvo and Firefly. So now we brought our sub-brands with us. While the family-oriented Onvo brand is showcased in its own booth, which I don't agree with, but okay. And like I'll keep saying it, at least it should say Onvo by Neo. Located likely on purpose next to Xiaomi's, the Firefly brand unveiled last December was integrated into Neo's booth, which rightfully should be. It's a premium, luxurious boutique little EV. After unveiling its debut model, the L60, a year ago, Onvo presented on Wednesday the second one, a 3-row SUV named the L90. And we're seeing a lot of pictures of it. In fact, that video that you guys saw in the beginning of this, that little clip you guys saw is from our very own Neo Sanfransisco, who's over there. He's been living in China now. And I want to thank him for that clip. It's amazing. I really like the way some of the cars, oh my God, the way it shine, the paint on it. You can see it's, you know, top of the line paint, guys. But I want to thank him for that little clip. He's over there and he sent me that this morning. Anyway, despite the vehicle's interior pricing, an exact timeline for the first deliveries were not announced. The companies, so the exact timeline and the pricing, the exact pricing has not been announced. For the first deliveries were not announced. The company co-founder and president Lee Hee-Kong Sing said on Thursday at a media Q&A session that the first delivery will be in the second half of August, guys. So Neo is really starting to ramp up now. I wouldn't be surprised if our third factory is finished ahead of time. And perhaps this is why they're saying that this will be available by the second half of August. Just food for thought, guys. The tentatively planned for the official launch is scheduled for July, according to Neo's co-founder. So they're going to launch it in July and it will be available in the second half of August. So we're really ramping up. They're going to be doing, as you already saw, they're doing a lot of marketing on it. Unlike what we did with Onvo, we're now ramping up marketing for Onvo. It says, for now, we tentatively plan to fully launch the L90 and announce its price in July because based on the current timeline of our Vision's research and development, based on our current timeline of our various research and development and delivery schedules for the L90, it looks like it will be in the second half of August, the executive stated. The first images of Onvo new model appeared last week in China's regulatory catalog, followed shortly after by exterior photos shared by Neo's sub-brand on Chinese social media. Now we keep seeing, oh guys, you know, Herbert Diess, the former CEO of Volkswagen, who when he saw the ET9 said impossible, also loves the L90. You saw him sitting in that picture in my last video on the thumbnail on the front, in the front with that sofa, and it will go really well with here in America, guys, with a lot of people love going tailgating to the football games and hang out and, you know, have a couple brews and stuff. But I wonder if in the near future we will hear about Herbert Diess joining our team. I wonder if this is a hint they keep giving us. Let's see. In the second half of August, we will adjust based on the timing. It could even extend into September. In July, we will launch the L90 and begin full-scale test drives, he added. In July, full-scale test drives. Come and see if you like it. I have a feeling they will. What I'm hoping is that by then the perception, the buzz, and the impression the Onvo brand leaves with everyone can return to the level it was around the same time as September 19th last year, Lee Hong-king stated, referring to the brand launch event. This is actually a process of reclaiming lost ground. He added, as the brand seeks to regain sales momentum, Onvo delivers reaches nearly 6,000 in January, 4,049 in February, and 4,820 in March, well below the target of 16,000. And a lot of it is due to marketing and what have you, but you see we're starting to pick back up again. In a separate media session, Lee Hong-king said the brand did not reach the goals we had previously set for ourselves and also did not meet the expectations. However, the executive also argued that sales haven't been that bad, averaging 6,000 units per month during the first 6 months of the market, and especially for a new brand, because they're marketing this as a totally new brand separate from Neo. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens this year. I truly believe this is our year as we keep ramping up, as we keep increasing our marketing and releasing these sub-brands and Firefly, the ET9, the partnerships that will be using our battery swap stations by the third quarter of this year. Revenue will be significant and massive. So I hope you guys yet again found this video to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the game is played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.